After finalizing the display units, steel section database, steel design code and concrete design code, click on OK button. New model quick templates window will open. In this window, on the left is an option to enter uniform grid spacing and custom grid spacing. On the right, you will see the option to enter simple story data and custom story data. On the below is an add structural objects option. Uniform grid spacing indicates that the grids drawn in ETABS program will have equal spacing between all the grids. This type of scenario is although very uncommon in real buildings modeling where distance between all the grids is not usually seen. If we want a model where spacing is same between all the grids, that is along both X and Y axis, uniform grid spacing option can be used. That is, the spacing between X direction is same and spacing between Y direction between all the grids is same, then only uniform grid spacing option can be used. Otherwise, it is required that the user need to enter custom grid spacing. To understand this in detail, I will like to move on to an example where there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 grids along X direction and 1, 2, 3 and 4 grids along Y direction. User needs to note that the horizontal direction in ETABS is X direction and vertical direction in ETABS is Y direction. So along X direction there are 5 grids which have spacing between all the grids as 30 feet. And along Y direction there are 4 grids 1, 2, 3 and 4 and spacing between all the grids is 25 feet. So the number of grid lines in X direction is 5. Spacing of grids in X direction is 30. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and spacing between all the grids is 30 feet. Now the number of grid lines in Y direction is 4 and spacing of grids in Y direction is 25. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and spacing is 25 feet. Last option is to specify grid labeling options. Left click on grid label option. Beginning X ID is A and label left to right, right to left option can be used. Now label left to right means that the increase in A, B, C, D will be from left to right. Label right to left means that the last grid name shall be A. That is, the naming shall be done from right to left. That is A, B, C, D and E. So in our case, naming is from left to right. That is A, B, C, D and E. So we select label left to right and beginning X ID is A. And along Y axis, the increase in naming is from top to bottom. That is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we label it as top to bottom and beginning Y ID is 1. Left click on OK option. So we have entered the uniform grid spacing data, that is 5 number of grid lines in X direction, 4 number of grid lines in Y direction, spacing of grids in X direction is 30 feet, spacing of grids in Y direction is 25 feet, and we have already specified the grid labeling options. After that, below there is an option to enter the custom grid spacing. On the right, there is an option to enter the simple story data, that is the number of stories, typical story height and bottom story height. In our example, we want total 4 stories, bottom story is 10 feet and remaining stories are 15 feet. Now, what exactly is the meaning of bottom story height and typical story height? Because height is usually different from the remaining stories. Simple story data indicates that the story height between all the stories shall be same. User has an option to change only the bottom story height. As in most of the cases, there is either basement floor or street floor whose height is less than the remaining upper stories. In our example, what we want is that we want total 4 stories and bottom story height shall be 10 feet and remaining story height shall be 15 feet. So number of stories we shall enter as 4, typical story height we shall enter as 15 feet and bottom story height we shall enter as 10 feet. So now in this case, in this scenario, we have already entered uniform grid spacing and simple story data. After that, we need to click on grid only option and we shall click on OK option. Program will generate grids along in the plan view and in the 3D view. In this window, you will see that on the left is Model Explorer. After that, second window shows plan view and story level and its height. In the third view, you will see that there is a 3D view. Now, In eTabs, when we left click on this window, you will see that this portion is highlighted. This indicates that this window is selected now. When we left click here, user needs to see that this portion is now not highlighted and now this portion is highlighted. That is, this window is now selected. You will see that 55 feet is written here and story 4. As we have entered 4 stories and total height of this structure is 55 feet. To move below in the plan view, we will left click on move down in list option. That is bottom arrow option. Left click on this option. User will see that the story name is changed from story 4 to story 3 and height is also changed from 55 feet to 40 feet. Left click again on move down in list option. The name is now again changed to story 2 and the level is now again changed to 25 feet. Again move down in list option is selected. Story 1 and height is now changed to 10 feet. Again left click on move down in list option. Now we have reached the foundation level or base level. Now we will understand what exactly is happening here. As we have entered 4 number of stories, and bottom story height as 10 feet and remaining story height as 15 feet. Now to move up in the plan view, we will left click on move up in list option. Single left click, you will see that the story height is now 10 feet. As we have entered here. Bottom story height we had initially entered as 10 feet. After that we had entered that the remaining story height shall be 15 feet. So story 2 level shall be 10 feet plus 15 feet. That is 25. Left click on move up in list option. That is 25 feet. Next story height, that is story 3 shall be 25 plus 15. That is 40 feet. To check, left click on move up in list option. That is 40 feet. And last story height shall be, last story means story 4 or terrace. It shall be 40 plus 15. That is 55 feet. So we have achieved this 55 feet. So now we have understood how simple story data options can be used. That is, we can customize only the bottom story and remaining stories height. Now we move over to this grid option. As I had initially said, horizontally we have X grid and vertically we have Y grid. Along X grid, we had entered 5 number of grids. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And spacing between all the grids we had entered as 30 feet. So this we can see that all the spacings are same, that is 30 feet. Along y-axis, we had entered 4 number of grids and spacing between all the grids have been entered as same. That is 25 feet. 25, between 2 and 3 is also 25, between 3 and 4 is also 25. So at the end of this example, we can now customize simple story data and we can now customize uniform grid spacings.